We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The play fake, now White. Middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, it's White. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Off play action, here's White. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now White. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 13. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to its 20. Throwing on second and 3. Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. On first down, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. To throw, White. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going to try and throw. Wilson's got it complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. On 1st and 10, White. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And this is going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now White with a first down throw. And Davis has it over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's White. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. White. He's going to look deep for more. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to have the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Berrios now from his end zone. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. White rolling to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. White looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Now White. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's White. Open man here is Conklin. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's White. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nakobe Dean. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 38, Hurts. The Sanders has got it, complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And that is a situation where in the defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnose perfectly there.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Knight, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Knight, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The play fake, now White. Open man is Uzomah. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he?
Touchdown! Elijah Moore, 30 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40, the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, a little risk, a little trickeration on that return, but hey, the payoff, a touchdown.
And because this is the NFL, no band on the field, no trombone guy getting trampled going into the end zone. But how about how they got it done and turned it into a touchdown?
And that's one of those things where if that's a fumble on a lateral, the coach is angry. But if it works and you get in the end zone, it's a pat on the back, right?
It's something you have to do. You got to try it, try and get it done, and make sure you give yourself every chance to find a way to score.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second down at 7. Hurts going to keep it again.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll run the option left. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And Pascal's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Zach Pascal, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. They'll turn to Sanders.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run with Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now White. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Rolling to his left.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on 3rd and goal from the 1.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone doesn't